All right, what is up, everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam, and in this video, I'm going to be giving out my favorite player props for the late afternoon betting slate. So the 4 p.m. Eastern games and on. Not Sunday Night Football, not the 1 p.m. slate, that middle slate there, giving out my favorite player props to lock in for that slate. Of course, using OddsJam, using the positive expected value page to find these bets. So let's get into it. The first play that I wanted to lock in here is this Russell Wilson under 19.5 passing completions. Now I know that they're playing the Raiders, who have the worst defense basically in the NFL. They just somehow lost to the Jeff Saturday Colts. But this Russell Wilson under completions, I think, is a really, really good play. So the no vig odds that OddsJam calculates prices this to be at about minus 108. The numbers you see in this column right here on the far right are going to be the no vig odds that OddsJam calculates, right? That's what you see in this column here, no vig odds. This number is pulled from the sharpest sportsbooks in the world, removing the vig using a weighted average. So that's how these numbers are calculated. OddsJam back tested historical betting opportunities, previous betting opportunities, to determine what sportsbooks do the best job at pricing odds. And then they remove the vig from all of those books on current betting opportunities and hope to find mathematically profitable bets, which is exactly what's done here. So this Russell Wilson one should truly be priced at about minus 108. Bet Rivers / Barstool / Unibet / Twin Spires are all the four sportsbooks that have the same odds. Price this at minus 104. So right off the bat, excuse me, that's a positive expected value bet. Another reason why I like it is if you click into a play, as I've done here, and you look at all of the odds of where sportsbooks price this bet at, we'll just look at where the sportsbooks price it, right? The closest book is FanDuel at minus 114, 10 cents higher. Every other book still has it in the teens, like minus 115, minus 117, or in the 20s. Minus 120, minus 125, minus 130, minus 120, minus 135, minus 125, and then these last two, minus 135. When I'm betting on player props, obviously, I mean, this is true for every bet, but specifically with player props, you want to make sure that it's an outlier. And the three books that I like to compare to, that the three sharpest sports books at pricing player props. DraftKings does a really good job with player props. I don't know if they use their DFS data or what. DraftKings does a great job with player props. BetOnline, very sharp sportsbook across the board, and Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world. So if all of those three are in agreement, along with the majority of the rest of the books, to me that is an outlier. Well, to me, the positive EV bet is an outlier if we're betting against that, which we are in this case, showing that this Bet Rivers one is a good bet. So all in all, equates to a profit margin of like 2%. That's your percent edge, your percent expected value. $50, half a unit is what I would recommend putting on this one. 0.5 units for me, that's just $50, as you can see there. And this is my first player prop. The next one that I wanted to lock in here is this Joe Burrow over 1.5 passing touchdowns. So the no vig odds price this to be at about minus 135. Same books, Bet Rivers, Barstool, Unibet, Twin Spires offers it at minus 134. And again, look across the board where all these sportsbooks price it. Minus 145 is the closest, and then we see minus 156, minus 150, minus 160, minus 160. Again, a big outlier when compared across all of the different sportsbooks. It's just 2 touchdowns. Joe Burrow, I know he struggled against the Steelers the first time. I know the Steelers just got J.J. Watt back, but he should be able to throw 2 touchdowns. And the price, I get that the odds aren't ideal, but I do really like this one. I think that this one is a really good bet. My second and final player prop for the late afternoon slate. So we're looking at Joe Burrow over 1.5 passing touchdowns. We're looking at Russell Wilson under, that's where I got the under from, 19.5 passing completions, and that is going to be it. So if you're tailing these 2 bets, comment on the video and let me know. Would love to hear it. I'd love to hear your feedback. Other than that, of course, remember to like, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel, all that good stuff. But that is all I got for you. So appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one.